Hey guys, how are you? It's me, Mr. Stewart, back again. Today we will not have any bad dancing, ghost busting substitute teachers, nor will we have any whip yielding, smart talking archaeologist substitute teachers. Today it is me, and we're going to get right down to business. So, today we're going to start reading a really cool book. Um, it's called Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Let me show you a picture of it. Here is a picture of the book, as well as a brief synopsis and a review. As I said, the book is called Cinder. Cinder. That sounds familiar. Cinder. Where have I heard that title before? Cinder. Oh, that's right. Cinderella. The fairy tale Cinderella. But this is anything but a fairy tale. While it might be based on the fairy tale, if you look over here at the synopsis, and if you even look at the illustration, you immediately get the sense that this is quite a different take on the classic fairy tale. Let's read a brief synopsis. In Cinder, humans and androids crowd the raucous streets of New Beijing. A deadly plague ravages the population. That sounds eerily familiar, doesn't it? But from space, a ruthless lunar people watch, waiting to make their move. No one knows that Earth's fate hinges on one girl, Cinder, a gifted mechanic, is also a cyborg. She's a second-class citizen with a mysterious past, reviled by her stepmother and blamed for her stepsister's illness. But when her life becomes intertwined with the handsome Prince Kai's, she suddenly finds herself at the center of an intergalactic struggle and a forbidden attraction. Ooh, a little romance, kids. Caught between duty and freedom, loyalty and betrayal, she must uncover secrets about her past in order to protect her world's future. With high-stakes action and a smart, resourceful heroine, Cinder is a Cinderella retelling that is at once classic and strikingly original. All right, guys. So you go to Google Classroom. I prefer looking at the assignments. This is what I was saying in the announcement today. Go to classwork rather than stream. Stream it's all out of whack. Sometimes it's harder for the teacher to organize, but classwork is crystal clear. You'll see I posted 3 items from Edpuzzle. That's your work for today. Just the 3 Edpuzzle links. You'll see there it's Edpuzzle 1, Cinder, Edpuzzle 2, Cinder, and Edpuzzle 3, Cinder. Essentially, that's Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. Go in order, obviously, so start with 1. You open it, click on the link. It takes you right to the program, Edpuzzle. You are given the option to sign in with Google. Since you're already in Google Classroom, you're just going to sign in with Google. You won't even have to re-enter your password. And there you are. You're into Edpuzzle. It's that easy, guys. Once you're into the Edpuzzle website, you'll see a page that looks like this. You'll see 1 Cinder, which means Chapter 1 from Cinder. And then sure enough, if you look down at the insert picture here, you'll see we have Chapter 1 from Book 1 of Cinder. You can enlarge the screen by clicking on this icon here. And then what's wonderful about this program is that it is an audiobook. You don't have to have the book on tape. You can easily mute the volume if you want. However, as you guys know in class, we often listened to books on audio, and it is usually a helpful technique to better comprehend what you're reading. But it's up to you. If you want to mute it, here's your volume. You could just mute your volume, turn it all the way down. I want to just show you a couple of other features. Let's read along. I'm going to just show you the first page of this. So you click play, and let's hear the book narrated as we read along with it.
Close to Chapter 1. The screw through Cinder's ankle had rusted, the engraved cross marks worn to a mangled circle. Her knuckles ached from forcing the screwdriver into the joint, as she struggled to loosen the screw, one gritting twist after another. By the time it was extracted far enough for her to wrench free with her prosthetic steel hand, the hairline threads had been stripped clean.
Okay, just so you guys know, I did not pause that. The program did that automatically. The reason it's done this is because within the text, there are embedded questions to help your reading comprehension of this story. In this chapter, chapter 1, there are 12 questions. You need to answer these as you go, but don't panic. There's a rewatch button. If you missed something, you can easily click rewatch. And let's remember what we're looking for here. We're looking for the word prosthetic. What does prosthetic mean? Using context clues, because we know that Cinder has several prosthetic body parts. Let's take a look. Let's hit rewatch and find out what prosthetic means.
From forcing the screwdriver into the joint, as she struggled to loosen the screw, one gritting twist after another. By the time it was extracted far enough for her to wrench free with her prosthetic steel hand, the hairline threads had been stripped clean.
Okay, there's the word prosthetic. She has a prosthetic steel hand. So she has a hand made of steel. Not only does she have a hand that's made of steel, let's look at the other context. She has a screw in her ankle, and she's trying to get it out with a screwdriver, pushing the screwdriver into her ankle joint. So it sounds like she has multiple joints made of steel. Now let's go and find what the answer is. So she has multiple joints made of steel. So does this word mean rusted? Does it mean broken? If it's made of steel, does it mean that it's artificial or mechanical? Ding, ding, ding. Prosthetic means artificial or mechanical because it is made of steel. So you press the answer you think is correct, you click submit, and sure enough, you answered that question correctly. Then you just hit continue, and you continue reading the book.
Tossing the screwdriver onto the table.
So I'm not going to go through the whole chapter with you, obviously. I just wanted to get you going. One other feature I do want to point out, if you're the type of student, a strategy that I often recommend, if you like to know the questions ahead of time, notice down here all these little icons. They look like little teardrops almost. You click on one, and that takes you to the next question. So you can preview the questions, which will help you. We call that guided reading. These questions can help guide your reading so that you know the types of comprehension questions that we want you to grasp from this chapter. So you simply click rewatch after you preview the question, and it takes you
At the end of those wires
to the audio and the visual of the book. You're going to work through this at your own pace. There are 3 chapters that you're going to read, and you have until next Monday to get it done. Plenty of time, guys. Today's only Wednesday. You have until next Monday to read these 3 chapters, to answer the questions. And there will be a discussion question, but I will have that at the beginning of our next class session on Monday. So I switched from Edpuzzle back to my Google Classroom. I find chapter 2. I click on it. And once again, you can have the book read to you as you read along, or if you prefer to read just by yourself, you turn the volume all the way down. Well, this one also has questions. It has fewer, however. I think there are 8 questions on this one. And chapter 3 is the shortest chapter of the day. Chapter 3 is about 10 minutes, and I believe there are 5 questions in that. All right, guys, that's the plan then. I will see you next Monday. In the meantime, read those 3 chapters. You're going to read all 3 of them. You're going to answer the questions within those chapters, as I just showed you. It does count as a grade. It is due by next Monday at 9 a.m. I will be able to review how you did on Edpuzzle, and it does count as a grade. And then Monday, we're going to have some fun and games. I'm going to do a little vocabulary game if I could figure out this software that I'm working on. as well as have a discussion question on those first 3 chapters, and then we will continue reading. You will really enjoy this book, guys. It's one of the best dystopian novels I think I've read, with a wonderful hero at its center, Cinder. Anyway, hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys Monday. Just shoot me an email if you have any questions. Take care and stay safe, everybody. Love you guys.